Welcome to Btekt, this is David. This video is sponsored by Direct Mobiles. You can check them out at directmobiles.co.uk. Huawei are all over the news at the moment, and it seems like there could be a split of opinion within Huawei about how to proceed in the future. To give you a bit of context, in case you didn't know, Huawei have been placed on the US government's entity list for a few months now, which is hurting their ability to do business not just in the US but all over the West. The placement on the US entity list hasn't really hurt their overall market share, but their smartphones do rely on Android, and Google are a US company, so the placement of them on the entity list means that they cannot supply Huawei smartphones with Google services. It's not so much a big deal for them in China as there is no Google in China. But here in the West, most devices, well, Android devices at least, use Google services for their core apps in their smartphones. Now, Huawei have always maintained that if they could regain the ability to use Google in their new releases, they would do. But a new report suggests otherwise, at least for some of the heavy hitters within Huawei. Huawei's country manager for Austria, Fred Wang-Fei, said in an interview with Der Standard, an Austrian publication, that the company wants to get rid of any dependence on the US. He goes on to say that even if the US ban is lifted and access to Google Apps is fully restored to Huawei, the company would not start using them again, clearly flipping off Google, or probably more accurately, Donald Trump. Now, we know that Huawei have been heavily investing in their own ecosystem to replace the lack of Google services within their smartphones. But could they have so much confidence in their new ecosystem that they are willing to burn their bridges? Well, it's probably not much of a surprise, but it wasn't long after Wang Fei made this bold announcement that a statement was released by Huawei saying the complete opposite. They said an open Android system is still our first choice, but if we are not able to continue to use it, we have the ability to develop our own. Wang Fei does kind of confirm this with his interview, as he mentions that currently Huawei have managed to replace 24 of the 60 essential APIs. This kind of talk from top executives within Huawei does kind of give us insight about how some within Huawei must be feeling about the ban. And who knows, there could be an element of truth to it. Huawei have to have a plan for the worst case scenario of never being able to use Google again. And the investment that they've already put into replacing Google must be adding up by now. At what point does it become economically viable to continue down this route and abandon Google altogether? I think if they did have the opportunity to regain Google at this point, they would take it, but how much longer can it go on for? We should see the replacements for Google that Huawei are preparing in their forthcoming release, the P40 series. There are plenty of leaks and rumours around about this device. If you haven't seen my video about the P40, then go and check it out, the link is in the description below. This promises to be an amazing smartphone for photography, the successor to the brilliant P30 Pro, and another evolution of their Leica camera system. Of course, it is possible that we might see releases from Huawei before the launch of the P40 series, which should be sometime in March, and possibly they could test the new services within another device other than the P40. Either way, it does seem like Huawei are very confident about what they're bringing to the market in 2020, and I can't wait to see what they have. I'll be at the launch of the P40 series, or whatever they call it, and we'll have reviews as soon as I get my hands on one. So consider subbing to Btekt for all of the latest information on the P40 series. And when you're ready to buy this phone, or any other phone for that matter, then the best place to look is the Direct Mobiles website. You can compare all of the available deals from all of the different networks right there on the one website. They also have 24 years of award-winning customer service, so you're in very good hands. Their link is in the video description below, or search directmobiles.co.uk. And don't forget to check out the Btekt Amazon shop, where we have all of our favourite tech and accessories. Everything there is recommended by us. Everything from a new case to a MacBook Pro. We only recommend the best at Btekt, so go and check it out. And that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, then leave me a like and drop me a comment, and of course subscribe for more. Follow me on social media. My name's David. This is Btekt.